You wanted us all to be host.
Richard Christy, the newest addition to our staff, interviewed George Takei.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Pretty interesting interview.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Richard Christy.
Good to meet you. I'm George Takei.
Okay, George, I understand you have an exclusive story of abuse from a motion picture makeup artist. Please tell us the story.
He pinched my wang and frowned. He silently regarded my wang as if it were some insensate lump of flesh.
I understand that more than one person was involved.
Then he called in an assistant. A hulking man came in. Al, can you hold this wang while I dapple it with the latex? He asked, pointing to my wang. With pleasure, replied the hulking man.
Yes, go on.
George proceeded to dab the latex on the now agonizingly smooth wang. As the latex dried, I felt my wang begin to contract even tighter.
I see.
They continued on in small, painful patches, repeating the process all over my wang. When they finished, my whole wang hurt.
A very painful story indeed.
Wow.
Thank you, George.
Excellent interview.
Yes.
Thank you.
My wang.
My wang. My wang.
The hulking man.
Hulking man. Latex.
My smooth wang.
I thought that was kind of cute. All right, I never got to even play this for you. Eric the Midget. Richard took the audio from Eric the Midget and called Gary the Retard. And then Gary the Retard and Eric the Midget got into an argument.
All right, Gary's live.
Gary's live. Richard's working the board.
For Eric the Midget.
For Eric the Midget.
Yeah, Gary's always live in these things.
Yeah.
You never have to record Gary.
Gary's the wild card. Wang.
Hello?
Hello, Gary.
Yes, who's this?
Hi, Gary. It's me, Eric.
Who?
Hi, Gary. It's me, Eric.
Who?
Hi, Gary. It's me, Eric.
Goodbye. Hello?
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Hey, I was just wanting to call and apologize. You know, my son's been calling you.
I know, but I'm trying to keep my phone open.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Can he just talk to you for a minute or so?
Okay.
Okay, Eric, go ahead.
Hello, Gary.
Hey, what's up with you?
Gary, you're such an idiot.
I ain't no idiot.
Shut the up.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Stop saying bad things about American Idol.
I don't like American Idol.
Shut the hell up.
Watch your mouth. No, you know you need to do? Put some tobacco sauce in his mouth. That'll straighten him up.
Yeah.
Want some tobacco sauce in your mouth?
Yeah.
Your dad's going to do it to you when he gets home.
No.
Yes?
No.
9 years old, using that kind of language on the phone?
Gary, you're such an idiot.
You better watch it. Your dad's going to spank you when he gets home.
Shut the hell up, Gary.
No, you shut the hell up.
Shut the up.
How you going to shut the up? You shut up.
That pisses me off.
Well, you know what? You're making me mad. Every time you call down here the last 3 times.
I don't call for some idiot to put me in audio clips.
You better watch. Your dad's going to put you on some medication for your temper.
Shut the hell up.
Why don't you shut up and be nice?
I don't like Gary.
I don't like you either.
Stop saying bad things about American Idol.
You go ahead up with the American Idol.
Shut the up, Gary.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's mind-numbing how long it goes on, isn't it? It's amazing.
I thought he was trying to keep the phone line open. He forgets.
Yeah, he's expecting a call from the Democratic National Committee. Senator Kerry's trying to get through to him.
Yeah. I think the recording of Eric outsmarted him.
Shut the up.
Oh, there you go. Wow.
I love the Gary call.
Me too. Anything with Gary.
It's endless fun.
And Gary's always live unless you're hearing a tape of Gary talking to Gary.
Right.
Richard Christy's funny. He took... It didn't work, so we're not going to... Well, I can play it for you even though it didn't work. He started calling Jeff the drunk, but he used the Richard Simmons tapes.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Gary, you have that even though I told you we weren't going to play it? Because it's a funny idea. It's just that Jeff didn't fall for it. Oh. But there's something there, you know what I mean?
Gotta get up pretty early to fool me.
It's just funny to hear. But
Fla, 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 flooey, fla, 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 flooey, fla, 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 flooey, fla, fla, flooey. Fla, 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 fla.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah?
It's Richard Simmons calling.
Yeah, right.
Please don't hang up the phone again.
Yeah. Again?
I am really Richard Simmons, and I'm calling because there's a great reward waiting for you when you milk my pickle.
Yeah, I'd like to, you know, Christy,
Okay.
let's see, he hung up.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
What do you think I
You
am?
could call Gary the retard with that.
Yeah, because it's real good clips.
What do you think I am? Some kind of an idiot?
Hello?
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. Yep.
Please don't hang up the phone again.
What?
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
What are you waiting for?
Listen, what calling me?
I'll call back in an hour.
You know, just...
Stop calling me.
Stop it with the Simmons.
I've got stuff to do. I've got a long day ahead of me. Oh, no.
Yeah, what else did he have to do? Richard Simmons is calling. Just sit there and talk.
He's annoyed. He's absolutely annoyed that Richard's bothering him, interrupting whatever's
Just talk to me, you dummy.
Why are you guys always doing this to me? I don't have time to talk to Richard Simmons.
Yeah, God forbid you goof on Jeff the
I've got to redress my blister. My blister needs redressing.
Yeah.
I wonder what he is doing this summer.
Nothing. I lost my hand stamping job to a machine.
That's the $50 million man.
Hello, Mr. Takei. Great to see you again.
Hi, how have you been?
Oh, great. Thanks for asking. Well, let's start off with your November 1994 appearance on The Howard Stern Show. I hear that you had a special encounter with one of the staff members. What was their name?
Fred.
And what was it that drew you to Fred Norris?
His face looked exotic, vaguely Asian.
So how did you get Fred alone?
I excused myself to go to the laboratory. I locked the door, and my sweaty hands gripped Fred firmly.
And when you saw Fred in the lavatory, what was the first thing you noticed about his appearance?
The most exotic thing about his appearance was this gargantuan phallic monster.
Give me two.
I got it out. It felt good. He sighed and looked down, shaking his head at my tiny wang.
Then what happened?
Fred gave my wang an affectionate squeeze.
What were you thinking after he did that?
I never dreamed that I would be entering Fred.
But I understand that then it was Fred who took control.
Fred.
Wow, Fred.
Yeah, listen to this. A real love man.
Yeah, stay tuned for more of George
Said I was exotic.
Control.
I took control.
Yeah. Fred.
I've never played these Gina Lee Nolan sex tapes.
Yes, could you finally get to those so I know what you're talking about?
And was fully behind me. I quickly turned wet and messy. What a sensational entrance, I thought.
Describe what happened next.
It was an indescribable joy. Fred raged inside me.
Was there anyone watching?
Scott, the engineer, stood there silently, his cherry eyes taking in everything.
Cherry eyes.
Oh, that's cherry eyes.
Fantastic.
His cherry eyes.
Cherry eyes. Sat there.
Scott, the engineer. So you were with Sulu, Fred. Yeah.
And Scott watched.
What were you thinking while all of this was happening?
I was doing Fred.
What happened when all of this...
All he could think is, I'm doing Fred.
Yeah, that was amazing to him.
I was doing Fred.
Before he went to the Panama Canal.
Canal.
It's a papillon.
It was over.
I thanked Fred and tiptoed back to the shower.
So after this experience, what is your opinion of Fred Norris?
I found Fred to be elegant and at the same time passionate.
Ooh.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Takei.
Thank you, Mr. Takei.
You're elegant and passionate.
I found Fred to be elegant and passionate.
It's got cherry eyes.
Cherry eyes.
Can you imagine him tiptoeing back to the shower after being with Fred?
And I wish Benji would find that shower. I brought Fred to the Star Trek picnic.
Believe it or not.
Believe it or not.
Wow. I love that.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.